haven't been going live that much because I got a spider, a big mark on my face, and I didn't like it, so I decided not to really go live that much, but I just wanted to get on here and say hi to everybody, see how you guys are making out. Because everything is going on in the world, I just wanted to let you know I care, and that I'm sorry I haven't been on, more during all this stuff, because I think that, there's safety in numbers, and if we continue to build each other up and to promote each other's mental health, is the best thing we can do right now. Of course, praying is what I'm doing about everything, because, some of the stuff is just some things are just out of our hands. And then other things, it's going to be up to God to take care of. So, but I just wanted to say hi to Mark here. I got bit by a black widow spider, left a big hole in here, and I was so self-conscious about it that I stopped going live because of it. And I was like, I'm not really a big person that worries about looks. It's really what somebody is all about to me, but that doesn't mean that other people are like that, and I just didn't feel like dealing with anything about how somebody else might feel or think about, oh my God, what's that on her head? Just being honest. So I was being a little vain about having that, and I decided that I'm not going to allow that to stop me from getting on here and saying hi to you guys anymore, because, things happen to people in life, People have car accidents and get hurt and have surgeries and have different stuff that happens to them in life. And I mean, if I can't be transparent and get through a little scar on my head, how would I be if it were something worse? So I understand, how God deals with me about certain things, how I feel. I understand, how God deals with me about certain things, how I feel about certain things, and I definitely wouldn't ever want to think that if something bad were to happen to me, that I wouldn't be able to be strong enough to get through it, with God's help. So here I am, like I said, with a little scar on my head, and I was having a problem with it. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I don't want to get on there, and I've been covering it up with makeup and trying to act like it's no big deal, but it is. Number one, it was a big deal that I got bit by a spider that, would leave such a big, that's a big hole. That's 3 holes in the top of my head. I had swelling all the way down to here when it happened. And then the other one here is another spider bite. And that's why we had to move from the house we were in. That's why we're in another house now. But I guess that's what God wanted me to talk about. It's just like, how would anybody else be able to get through something hard if people don't talk about stuff that's hard to talk about? Scarring, like for me, I never had nothing on my face like this before. And now trying to cover it up or act like it's not there because I think it looks ugly. I'm not an ugly person, but to me the scarring is ugly. So like I said, if I can be transparent and I can get on here when I don't feel like I'm at my best and I don't feel like, everything on me is perfect, because none of us are perfect, right? That hopefully it'll be a blessing to somebody else who has something that they're dealing with that's hard for them. I didn't like my hair color the way it came out right now. That was another reason why I didn't want to get on here. I don't want to look like I'm not put together. My house is a mess right now because I got hurt at work 2 years ago. I can't clean up like I used to. There's just certain things that, you want to be in order. You want to feel like you're at your best. You want to feel like you got your shit together. And so I try and get on here when I'm, feeling good. I try and get on here when I'm, feel like I'm looking halfway decent, when I have something to say to you guys, when I have something positive, something uplifting. But at the same time, I think that talking about stuff that's hard to talk about is part of why I got on TikTok, is to really help people to get through tough situations. Like right now, one of my aunts passed away. She was 90 years old. And when I tell you, the sweetest woman you ever could meet in your life. Never cussed, never raised her voice, just sweet and funny, quick witted. She just passed away a couple days ago, like last week sometime, and it's been hard on her family. It's hard on me because I was at her house more than I was at my house. I was the only child growing up. I have a brother and sister now that are the age of my kids. So I didn't really get raised up with my brother and sister. I got raised up with this family. So it's been it's like losing a mom. But she was just so wonderful. It's just I can't be sad because I know she's in a better place. Death is hard to talk about. We're all going to have to die one day. She brought me more joy than I could ever have imagined another person given to somebody. She, like I said, she loved on me like I was one of her kids. Even prayed over me when I came back from Maryland back home, and I found out she had prayed for everybody else. I was like, well, you praying for me too. And I sat down right in front of her. I said, come on. I sat my butt right down in front of her, and I said, how dare you not pray over me? I said, get on with it, And she prayed for me. She prayed over my life and over my family. And she will definitely be missed, but we all know where she's at because she was heaven on earth. So, but I think that there are conversations that you have to have with your parents, conversations you have to have with your kids, and everybody should have a living will so that people know what your wishes are. I don't sell real estate. I don't still sell life insurance or nothing like that. So I'm not on here trying to sell you nothing. I'm just here trying to say that there are certain things in life that we put off because we think we got forever. And none of us have forever. None of us know what's going to happen tomorrow. And you don't want to leave your kids to have to decide for you what you want. I am a registered nurse, and I can tell you that if anything were to happen to you, at the end, somebody knows what you. Hi, how are you?
Hi, ma. Good evening, ma.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Nothing. I'm just on here talking about life and death and why we need to have life insurance and a living will, and so that people know what we want if something were to happen to us. And
Wow, that is a nice discussion. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Do
Yeah,
you have a will or life insurance currently?
yeah. First of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Samuel. I'm streaming from Nigeria.
Hi, Samuel. My name is Sheila, and I'm streaming from New Jersey.
Where?
New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. That is US.
Yes.
Wow, wow, so beautiful. I'm very happy to meet you here.
I'm happy to meet you too. Um,
Oh,
so what do people in Nigeria feel about what's going on in America?
wow. Nigerians, we love Americans and we learn a lot from them because Americans are naturally talented, gifted from God. You know, we love America, and most of Nigerian, our dream is to visit America. So we love America. we want our country to develop like America. Yes, so we love America.
Keep Nigeria like it is. Don't be like
Wow.
America.
No, we
Be,
want our
be
country.
you're strong, right? You're strong. You're strong and smart. You have a good heart and you have camaraderie. Everybody wants the same thing. Everybody wants peace. Everybody wants the right kinds of freedom. America is not coming together like that right now.
You know, I say one thing that we want our country to develop like America, but we don't want to behave like them.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
in Africa, we like unity and progress. We are united in
Yes.
In Africa. We
Yes.
love ourselves. We love peace and
Yes.
harmony and
Yes.
unity. That is one thing about life. When there is peace, there is unity. But
Yes.
when there is no peace, there is no unity.
No. And there's no
Even the
freedom.
Bible say,
Yes.
yeah, yes, we have freedom in Africa. We have freedom of movement, freedom of speech.
And in
So,
America, African Americans are not treated with the same respect as
yeah, yeah,
other nationalities here. And so,
yeah.
it's
I,
a disconnect
I,
here.
I, I never been in America before, but I see it online. They used to treat foreigners somehow, and it's not good.
No.
In Africa, we put strangers first. We welcome strangers in Africa. We respect strangers because they will take our good name to their country. They will talk good about us. Even in the Bible, our father Abraham is how he welcomes strangers that God give him the man of wisdom, the father of all nations. So if you welcome strangers, God will bless you.
Yes.
So it's good to welcome strangers and respect them.
Yes. I
Yes,
agree.
yes.
I,
So America, they used to chase strangers away. They used to treat strangers anyhow. But in any country, there is a bad people, there is a good people. So we no
yeah.
condemn anybody.
I know you're the more a developing country, but your resources that you already have will make it so that your strong unity coming together with the top minds in your country will develop your country better than here.
Yeah, Africa, God bless us with so much mineral resources, but we have only one problem within ourselves. And I don't know when we are going to solve it. We have the problem of leadership in Africa.
I understand.
Yeah, our leaders in Africa,
You have to
they
pray
don't
for
mind.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You have to
okay.
pray. You have to pray for your leaders to have a clear vision from God.
Yeah. It's true.
All of the people in Nigeria have to come on one accord and start praying for the leader of the country to have a clear vision from God for where the country should go. And then you
It's
won't have
true.
any problem. Because
It's
no
true.
man can lead without God. No man. So that's
It's
what
true.
you pray for him. And that's what I'll pray for your country also.
Yeah. There is nothing God cannot do, does not exist.
Yes.
Without God, we are nothing. So in Nigeria here, God bless Nigeria with so many mineral resources that if we have good readers, we cannot lack anything within ourselves. But due to the bad readers, we are lacking. As I'm talking to you now, we are facing hardship in Nigeria. high high price of high cost of living, the price of things are very high. And
Right.
our note, our our currency is very low. So we keep on praying that may God give us good leaders so that our country will be better. And I believe that God will answer our prayer one day.
If you use the bartering system until that happens, it's like if you have somebody who sows and somebody who grows plants and grows food, if you trade resources, if you know how to build a house, if you know how to work on something, if you use your natural talent for each other's benefits and trade goods that way until the economy changes, that'll help out a lot.
Yeah, it's true. As you can see, I'm a grown-up adult.
Yes.
I am I am closely to 35 years now, but I'm yet married. You know why? I'm not financially stable to get married to take care of my family because I am earning like 100,000 per month. If you convert it in dollar, if you convert it in US dollars, it's less than $50.
Oh my.
You see, it's very poor.
My. That's a
Yes,
lot.
and if you took the money to the market, you cannot buy anything. So it's very bad. So that is what we are facing in our country. This is what we are facing here. Okay, a grown-up person like me, I have to get money to build houses and buy cars. But I'm earning like 100,000 for a month. And they pay workers here monthly, they don't pay weekly. So it's very bad.
I'm sorry to hear
Well,
that. That's not.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not
yeah,
positive at all. But I
it's
can
not
tell you
possible.
that America is it looks like a good place because it looks like it has a lot of money. It looks like it has a lot of stuff that will benefit you, but at the same time it robs you. So you work hard, but everything you work hard, you everything is gone when you pay.
Yeah, yeah, it's
So
gone. It's in
if you
vain.
go,
That is one thing I want to tell you. That is, if you come in Nigeria, most of youth they turn themselves to be to be internet frauders. They turn to themselves to Yahoo boys to scam peoples because most of them they are well educated. But after you educated, you cannot see a better job to earn money and sustain your life. So most of them they turn themselves to many kind of things to earn money, and it's very bad. It's
yeah,
not good. Yeah, it's very bad. But it's due to the, 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 the poor government. If the leaders are good, they've secured job opportunities for youth, they pay
right,
them well to sustain their life. I
right,
believe they will not involve themselves in such kind of act to sustain their life.
right.
Yeah, it's
If
very
you don't,
bad.
if you don't help people to be able to come out of poverty, then they're going to steal.
Yeah,
They will. I
yeah,
mean, if you're hungry, you're going to want to eat some kind of way, and if
yeah,
food is not going to be prepared for you, you're going to take it if
yeah,
you see it. So I mean,
yeah,
it's sad that the country is having that issue because there's too many resources there. You have too much to offer. You have too much culture. You have, beautiful people that are smart that could
yeah,
come together and do think tanks together. Like
yeah,
start in your community where you live. Don't wait on the government. Start your own group of people who have high intelligence to come together to make changes right where you are. Change your situation where you are. Start making a garden. in a community garden, like somebody that really knows how to grow, help them to make a big garden for the community. Somebody who knows how to get soil and change and find minerals that are worth money out of the ground, come together and use that to make money for the community that you live in. Start with a small group and then branch out and do it in another community. Show them how you did it, and slowly you'll overcome the poverty because your natural resources are going to feed you. Don't worry about the government. Look around you and bring the smarter people together and collectively decide how to put it together. Then if somebody's hungry, they could come and pick from the garden, and the garden will sustain them.
Yeah, you are right. You are right, but yes, one worst problem that we are facing here right now. Nigeria is a country that God has blessed with a nice soil that you can farm and you can have a good bomber harvest. But right now we are even facing insecurity problem, and they are kidnapping farmers in the farm. We have terrorists that are terrorizing some part of Nigeria where farmers used to go to farm. If you go to my village, right now I'm living in the town. I'm living in Lagos. It's a big city in Nigeria. But when you go to village, it's people from village, they feed people in the town
Right.
because it's from the farm that they produce crops. We used to go there and buy the food. Okay, if they are not having freedom to go to farm, it's not good, and the government is not doing anything about it.
So then you get strong men, right? You find the strong young men in their 20s to go and protect the farms.
We are trying our best. Even the youth will not just sit. We are trying our best. That is why we are moving and we are praying that may God come to our rescue.
Yes. I
Yes,
will definitely be praying
yes,
for
that is it.
Nigeria. I will be praying for Nigeria.
Yeah,
I'm very sorry you're going through all that. But the things you
yes.
have to think outside the box. Think about what you need and how you can produce what you need. The things that you need
That
are
is it.
there. Think outside the box. Don't think limited. Don't think the government. Think you guys, all the people. If you come together and have meetings and talk about ways to fix what's broken, have meetings to talk about how to fix what is broken. No arguments, no disagreements, just ideas until everyone can agree on a set idea for each situation you're facing. And
Wow,
then take it
wow.
out further. If you're having problems with the farmers being stolen, protect the farmers because the farmers are feeding you. Of course, the government doesn't want the farmers protected because as long as you have to depend on the government, you can't go further. You can't go further than they lead you. Without worrying about where they're leading you, you become the leaders. They have to listen to what you want if you don't need them. But as long as you need them, you have to listen to what they want.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm really very appreciate. I have learned a lot from you. You are a good mother,
Thank you.
and I believe your home will be blessed
Thank you.
because I hope and I believe that you will learn your children and you will train them well. You will not give them bad advice, and
Never.
your prayers will help them and will take them from somewhere.
Thank you.
You are a good mother.
Thank
I'm really very appreciate. I hope you are a Christian, right?
Yes.
Uh, as you can see, I'm a Catholic.
Okay.
I'm a Catholic. Yeah, I go to church. I pray every time. I read the Bible. Yes, I
Amen.
read the Bible.
I'm
Yes.
glad. I'm glad to meet you.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow you. Okay.
Yeah, I follow you already. I have followed you already.
I followed
I
you.
don't know.
Okay, Samuel.
I don't know whether you have a time, whether we can discuss further.
Maybe later. Right now I have to try and get to clean up because my kids cooked yesterday and didn't clean up.
Oh wow, wow.
So I
What is the
gotta.
time right now there?
Yeah. So
What
it's
what is the time there?
like 3 o'clock, 3 or 4. Yeah.
Oh
Almost three.
wow,
Almost
wow,
3 o'clock.
wow. Here is just 2 minutes to 9 o'clock in the night.
Okay.
Wow, wow. I am happy
Yes.
to meet you. I will send you a message through your inbox. So if you see my message, no, don't ignore it.
Okay, I'll try not to. I don't pay attention
Yeah,
all the time, so if I don't get to you right away, don't it doesn't mean I'm not thinking of you or praying for you. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I'm happy to meet you.
You
May
too.
God bless you. May God
Mwah.
bless you.
Bless you too.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Uh, bye.